Hey guys, welcome back to Prospect Channels TV. Thank you for this coming out here. If you are just joining us, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. The candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 presidential election, Atiku Abubakar, has said the judgment of the Supreme Court on Friday is not a setback to his quest for justice. The former vice president expressed confidence in the petition he and his party, the PDP, filed at the Presidential Elections Petition Tribunal in Abuja, challenging the victory of the candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Bola Tinubu, in the election. Sahara Reporters earlier reported that the Supreme Court dismissed a suit filed by the PDP seeking the disqualification of Nigeria's president-elect Tinubu and the vice president-elect Kassim Shettima. The PDP had filed a suit seeking the disqualification of Tinubu and Shettima as presidential and the vice presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). The Appeals Court's ruling was over the alleged double nomination of Shettima during the 2023 general election, but a five-member panel of the Appeals Court on Friday held that the PDP is not a member of the APC and therefore lacked the local standee to institute the suit. Justice Adamu, who read the judgment, described the APC's action as meddlesome in the internal affairs of the APC, which it is not part of. The Appeals Court also awarded a sum of 2 million naira against the PDP. The court therefore dismissed the case for lack of merit, noting that a political party cannot challenge the internal action of another party. But reacting to the ruling of the Appeals Court, Atiku said he was not ready to walk away from the battle for democracy and the enthronement of a new order. He said the Supreme Court dismissal of the case of the official PDP Nigeria is not a setback to my quest for justice. Our legal team are primed to robustly prove that the election of February 25th was fraudulent, did not comply with the constitutional requirements and the electoral guidelines of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC Nigeria, and that the announced winner was not even qualified to contest the poll. The battle for democracy and the enthronement of a new order to spread growth and development in Nigeria is one to which I have committed my all and for which I am not ready to walk away at this point when our nation is at crossroads. We know that sooner than later, our esteemed justice will make the pronouncement that we serve as a benefiting requiem from mandates bandits. I urge my supporters to exercise patience and conduct themselves peaceably as we diligently conduct our litigation at the Presidential Election Tribunal Court. Meanwhile, the Chief Justice of the Federal High Court, John Tasso, has reportedly barred judges from entering cases bordering on the presidential election on the forthcoming swearing-in inauguration ceremony. This is perhaps to ensure that nothing stops the inauguration of the President-elect Bola Tinubu as the next president of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Sahara Reporters gathered that the Chief Judge also directed that such cases pending in court should be transferred to Abuja for a review. So guys, what's your take on this? The candidate of the People's Democratic Party in the 2023 presidential election, Atiku Abubakar, has said the judgment of the Supreme Court on Friday is not a setback to his quest for justice. The The former vice president expressed confidence in the petition he and his party, the PDP, filed at the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal in Abuja, challenging the victory of the candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress, Bola Tinubu, in the election. Sahara Reporters earlier reported that the Supreme Court dismissed a suit filed by the PDP seeking the disqualification of Nigerian's President-elect Tinubu and the Vice President-elect Kasim Shettima. The PDP had filed a suit seeking the disqualification of Tinubu and the Shettima as presidential and the vice presidential candidate of the ruling All Progressive Congress (APC). The appeals court's ruling was over the alleged double nomination of Shettima during the 2023 general election, but a five-member panel of the appeals courts on Friday held that the PDP is not a member of the APC and therefore lacked the locus standi to institute the suit. So Justice Adamu, who read the judgment, described the PDP's action as meddlesome in the internal affair of the APC, which is not part of. The appeals court also awarded a sum of 2 million naira against the PDP. The court therefore dismissed the case for lack of merit, noting that a political party cannot challenge the internal action of another party. But reacting to the ruling of the appeals court, Atiku said he was not ready to walk away from the battle for democracy and the enthronement of a new order. He said the Supreme Court's dismissal of the case of the official PDP in Nigeria is not a setback to his quest for justice. He said their legal team are primed to robustly prove that the election of February 25th was fraudulent and did not comply with the constitutional requirements and the electoral guidelines of the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC Nigeria, and that the announced winner was not even qualified to contest the poll. So guys, let's hear from you. What's your take concerning this? Kindly share your thoughts below in the comment section. Please do not forget to subscribe if you have not. Thank you.